Okay, welcome everyone as we learn the Mishna Yomis for this Erev Shabbos Mavorchim, Erev Shabbos Parsha Shmos, sponsored by the Fisher family, Eli Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shalom ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain, also the Eli Nishmas Chaim ben Avram ben Yamin Beinish, Lefu Shalem for Yomis Mechayisar, for the Schus of Avram ben Yamin Beinish, Bamak Yudus and family, and also for dedicated by Yoel Klugman and Lefu Shalem for Victor Aryeh ben Rivka and Meir ben Chayesara. So Mishnah Dalet tells us in the third parak, Hamafata, if one seduces a girl that's a Nara, noising shloisha dvarim, he has to give three things. The three things are pigam, that's called nezek for her devaluation, and he has to give boshes, her shame, and also has to give the knas of 50 shkalim if he doesn't marry her. The rapist has to give also tsar. Hamafata, and now the Mishnah explains, the seducer, nice and baishis, he gives the humiliation. Now, even though she consented, it was consensual, but this is almost like statutory rape because she's such a young girl. So he has to give the humiliation, upgam, her devaluation that now she's not a virgin, uknas, and the knas of 50 shkalim if he doesn't marry her. Moisavol of Einis, the rapist, who also makes her have pain because it was against her will, shenaisin as a tsar. Now, the Mishnah says, Ma bein oines l'mafata. What's the difference between a rapist and where he seduced her? Oines nice and esatzar. Like we explained, the rapist gives for the pain. Mafata ain't a nice and esatzar. The seducer doesn't give for the pain. Oines nice and miyad. The rapist gives it even though he marries her because he has to marry her if the father and the girl consents. V'mafata l'kishiyotzi. The seducer only gives once she goes out. But if she agrees to marry him, then he doesn't pay the 50 shkalim unless he divorces her. The rapist has to drink from his pot. In other words, he has to marry her even if she's lame or blind or mukashchid. V'mafata, the seducer doesn't have to marry her, and if he does, if he wants to divorce her, he could divorce her. Now, what does it mean that the rapist is shoysa ba'tzitzai? Mishnah says, Ketzad shoysa ba'tzitzai. Afilu yichigeres, even if she's lame. Afilu bisuma, even if she's blind. Afilu isamuka shchin, even if she's covered with boils. And it's very interesting that the Rav translates muka shchin u'mitzaras. She's leprous. However, nimtza badvar erva, if once he marries her, she commits adultery, then he could send her away. He has to send her away. Or she'ein ruya lava b'Yisrael, or if she's a mamzeres or nesina, then he can't marry her. Ein rasha l'kaima, he can't marry her, and if he did, he has to send her away. Shenem avaloi sia leisha, the Torah mandates that to him she should be a wife, but it has to be ru'uya, isha ru'uya loi, only a woman that he's allowed to marry. We want to thank you for joining us and wish you a wonderful Shabbos.